Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be sharing with you some tips to maintain your productivity while doing online school. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to my channel with notifications on to be alerted when I publish future content. Let's get into it. Doing online school means that you are spending possibly double or triple the amount of time on your screen that you normally would. This can be super damaging for your eyes and brain, as well as causing headaches and nausea. Make sure that you are balancing your screen time with your normal life. To do this, you could handwrite your notes, as I'll say in a bit. Do something you enjoy that is not binge watching YouTube or Netflix or scrolling through social media, like reading a book that you enjoy, learning a handcraft, or even doing some light exercise, like some star jumps or shooting fire hoops with basketball every now and then. Doing all of your work from home can be long and tedious, and with all your stuff around you, you can get quite distracted and say, "I'll just do it later." This leads to getting behind in your studies or not doing any schoolwork at all. Even though the times are tough, we have to remember that after all of this is over, we need to be able to continue our education, and getting lazy can damage our study habits, work ethics, and future studies. To prevent this from happening, my top recommendations are to have a daily routine that is consistent, completing all of your tasks within a decent amount of time and staying up to date with all your work. Quarantine is also a great time to trial various study methods for future years, and I'll leave some links below about some that I've been trying out. Something else that I find is super useful for productivity in the current situation is studying with friends. This tip may seem a little contradictory, as it just adds to the list of distractions around you. However, working with someone via phone call or Zoom is a great way to boost your motivation and get help from each other, as well as keeping in regular contact with your friends, which is super important, especially because we aren't seeing them at school. You can do this through FaceTime, Instagram, Facebook, Zoom, or if you like me with no social media, a phone call works just fine too. If you've seen my channel and videos prior to now, you know that I absolutely love stationery and handwritten things for school. So this tip is one that I personally love and highly recommend. Taking notes on pen and paper instead of digitally is a great way to keep yourself accountable and make sure you are putting the right amount of effort into your work. It also maintains your habits for once you go back into face-to-face learning when you can't have your laptop or iPad out during note-taking in class. The decorative aspect also gives you something to look forward to when you get bored, so you can add colour, use some fancy titles, all that jazz. Other than just taking notes on paper, you could print out your worksheets if you have a printer at home, or use physical flashcards instead of Quizlet or other flashcard software. Now this may sound a little weird, but it is something that has really boosted my productivity over this isolation. As comfy as your PJs and hoodies and tracksuits may be, your brain works much better in an environment related to work. So your cozy weekend clothes are not going to help you get your schoolwork done. You do not need to wear school uniform, but a pair of jeans, a crewneck jumper, or even a nice shirt or dress will really get you into the zone for getting things done. It also separates your work time from relaxed time and makes you look the best dressed on your class conference calls. Other little touches involve doing your hair and makeup, and trust me gents, a shave really gets you in the zone for school. Finally, I may sound a bit like a broken record, but you have got to have faith in yourself. It is super easy to get lost in the bad news the pandemic has brought and everything else wrong with the world at the moment, but you have got to remember to not lose hope and keep your positive vibes flowing through you and your schoolwork. While there isn't much you can do physically to achieve this, you can give yourself physical reminders to stay positive, like decorating your desk with inspirational quotes, or do something that makes you feel confident and happy. Just remember to believe, even if it does sound like a cat poster. with that, my good humans, we are done for today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to Bastas, and hit that notification bell. I post new videos every week. See you next time.